Hello, my squidlings. It is Katie here, and welcome back to another video. It's been a while since I've posted one, but I thought it would be fun while we're all indoors doing quarantine just to kind of do a fun little chill video. And today I'm going to be setting up a storage for my watercolors. I have a lot of them, and they've just been taking up space in a drawer, and I thought it would be fun to make like a little storage slash aesthetically pleasing wall decoration with them. This video is also being sponsored by Skillshare. While we're all quarantined inside, bored to death, making a routine, or whatever you're doing, why not go to Skillshare and learn a new skill? Spontaneous acts of creativity can actually help break up the routine of a day spent indoors. So I think it would be a great idea, especially if you're anxious or you just are totally bored out of your mind. And with the annual plan only being less than $10 a month, I find it's a really great deal. So if you're interested in getting Skillshare, I do have a free 2 months to the first 1,000 people who click the link below. Also, I want to talk about the video that I watched for today's inspiration. I watched a video called How to Set Up a Custom Watercolor Palette by Denise Soden here on YouTube, but it's on Skillshare. And the part that I really liked was the part where she talked about making like swatch cards and stuff, and it was really inspiring, and I figured I would go ahead and do that for my own watercolor storage. So I used that inspiration. Plus this video is great anyway just for a custom watercolor palette. So if you're interested in that video, I will have a link in the description below. Alright, now on to the rest of the custom palette video. Or I guess custom storage video. Anyway, so first off, I am sitting here swatching out all of my watercolors, and I do have quite a few. I think I have 60 different colors. And I just wanted to swatch them. I believe this is a 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch squares. And of course I did them, one tile away from each other so I could just paint them really quickly without having to worry about them bleeding into each other. And then I'll fill in the spaces after I get to the end and start all over again. I swatched each and every one of them out just kind of quickly. I did like dark to light so I could kind of get an idea of the range. And you might be able to see the text on the very top of the screen, but I kind of wrote out the order, so whenever I cut them out, I wasn't like guessing which paint tube they went on, because that would have not been very fun. I didn't do these super clean. I just kind of had fun with it and just painted them out, and if they bled into another one, it wasn't that big of a deal, because when I cut them out, for the most part, they weren't, blocking any color that I could see. So anyway, it wasn't that difficult. But this process took a really long time. It actually took me quite a while to make this storage, but it was really simple and easy. I'm not really gonna make a tutorial about it, but there are plenty. I got the idea from someone here on YouTube. It was Autocano, I think that's how you say their name. But anyway, I got the idea from them, and I just kind of twisted it to make it my own. So what I did, and you'll see in a minute, but I'm just gonna talk ahead a little bit. I bought some shelves from Ikea. So I went into their as-is section, and they had 10 of these just single shelves. They didn't have the rest of the pieces to the thing. And I was like, hey, I could totally, make these into wall shelves or something. So I just bought a bunch of them. They were like $1 a piece. I think they were like $1.50 a piece. And so I think I bought 9 of them. I couldn't find the 10th one, or I don't know why I didn't get the last one, to be honest. So I got 9 of them. Super cheap, really. And so I brought them home. And I decided, hey, I have all these watercolors. Why not just make a storage for them? So I got those shelves. You'll see I got command hooks that I will hook up in a minute. And then I got some sawtooth brackets so I could put on the back so I can hang them up. And then I just used some glue, and I measured it all out, and I just put it all together, and it was really fun, but it took a long time to put together. On the screen right now, I am sorting out all of my little paint chips into sections. So I did like pinks, yellows, purples, blues, greens, and earth tones. I think that's how I did it. And then what you might have seen me do earlier is I wrote all the names of the colors on the backs of these. So after I sorted them out, I flipped them over, and then I put them on the tubes. Actually, I didn't put them on the tubes. I put them on the binder clips. Words are hard. And then I set them up in the palette that I did. These aren't like perfect rainbow order. I just kind of put them how I liked them. And I noticed I have a lot of duplicates, and I don't really have that many purples or greens. or really earth tones. I have a lot of pinks and yellows and reds and blues. I have a lot of blues. But anyway, a lot of these colors actually might even get changed out because some of the tubes I realized I hardly have any paint in them. So I just figured I'll change them out whenever I get to it. I use E6000, which is pretty easy to peel off of certain types of surfaces. So I'm hoping I can do that. If not, I can just paint over another paint chip and glue it on top. But anyway, I'm just really excited because I've been wanting something like this for my watercolors for a while, so I'm just pretty elated. I do want to talk about my absence on YouTube while I'm a little bit ahead of the video. So I've been gone, as you guys might know, due to baby and just not really being able to film any videos or edit or all that stuff, and I am changing that. So going forward until whenever, I am going to be uploading a video again every single Friday around noon EST, every Friday. So yeah, and it's going to be starting this month in April, so today will be the first video, and then you'll get one next week, and so on and so forth. And I'm really excited to be back, because I finally found a schedule that fits me and my husband and my baby, so we can all just kind of sit down and do all the things. Also, I really hope you guys are being safe and healthy, and not being safe, but I hope you guys are safe and healthy during this very scary time. It is really scary, and I just hope that you're quarantined, but you're not stir crazy, because I'm kind of stir crazy, let's be honest. But I hope that this video helps, and I just hope you guys are all safe. This time is just really scary, and I mean, I know that it doesn't have to be scary, but it can be, especially for the people who are immunocompromised or the older people. So, I don't know. I worry for you guys. I love you all, and I just want you all to be safe and happy. So, anyway, yeah, I'm really excited about this paint storage, and I'm really excited to be back to YouTube, and hopefully I'll be able to open my Patreon back up. I think I'm going to open it back up officially in May, and there's going to be new tiers, new rewards, and I'm just really excited to be back and doing things. I've been super stir crazy, not able to work, not really able to paint or draw or anything. And I'm just really excited to be back. So right now I'm actually measuring each and every one of my command hooks. Well, I'm not measuring each and every one. So I made them about 5/8 of an inch apart. And so you're seeing me count those out right now. And it's not exactly precise. I've probably made a bunch of errors. I did this really quickly, and I didn't really care if it wasn't ridiculously precise. It does the job, so I'm pretty happy with it. And I'm just gluing them all down because I didn't really like those tacky little tabs, because I want this to be permanent. And then, yeah, I'm putting binder clips on the ends of my paint tubes, and then I'll be gluing the paint chips to the tops of those. And then I get to hook them up, and I'm really excited. I haven't put them on my wall yet, because I hadn't put the sawtooth brackets on the backs of them yet. But I will be doing a studio tour hopefully soon, before the end of the year. I'm hoping by summer. That's like my goal. I moved last year, and I had my art room kind of set up, but it wasn't like, I didn't really like it. It was just kind of like doable. Like I could work, but it was not really how I wanted it. Now I've got it a lot more how I want it. I've got different studio lights now, different camera setups, so I will hopefully be doing a studio tour later in the year, and I'm just really excited to do so. So you'll see that hanging up whenever that is up. So yeah. Also, I don't know about you, but I have been playing a ton of Animal Crossing, and I think I've already logged like 50 hours in or something like that, and I really like Animal Crossing. Husband and I have been playing it together, and I've had a lot of fun, and just been catching bugs and filling my museum and making my town the way I want it to be, and spending bells, making bells. I love Animal Crossing. I've played it since the very first one, and I really love it. And it's been really nice to, chill out and just have a game that doesn't make me frustrated, because there are games out there that definitely do that. So anyway, here's a kind of a general look at the, how it'll look hanging on my wall, but it's not on my wall. And then I'm just kind of sorting out my paint tubes from there and, you know, hanging them up. But yeah, here is the finished look at all of the different paint tubes. Again, they're not hanging up quite yet, but they will be soon enough. And I just want to thank you all so much for watching. Be safe, wash your hands, stay inside if you can, and, you know, go to work if you have to. I love you all so much. I hope that everything is going well with you. And until the next video, toodaloo!